Hello everyone, my name is Sadie. Welcome back to my channel, YinReikiLight, and I wanted to come on and do this video today. I know I've been very busy this week. I apologize for not checking in sooner, but Mercury in retrograde is going to start this month, and the shadow period actually starts next week on the 15th, so it's next Saturday. And I really felt compelled to do this video because I'm already seeing some of the shadow themes of Mercury in retrograde. So I kind of just wanted to prepare everyone for what may be coming up for them. If you haven't experienced already, you may start experiencing this next week and within the next month and a half, because Mercury retrograde actually starts May 29th to June 22nd, but the shadow period is on May 15th. So the shadow period is next Saturday. So let's talk about shadow energy with Mercury in retrograde. Mercury was in Roman mythology the messenger god. He's also known as Hermes. Hermes was Greek mythology. But Mercury is the planet that rules communications of all types, technology, travel. So anything to do with cell phones, Wi-Fi, computers, how you communicate with others, phones, email, anything to do with driving, transportation, so your vehicle, possibly trains if you live in a city where you take like a train or a subway, airplanes if you do flying. Mercury also kind of rules medical technology, surgeries, all of those things. So in that aspect, when Mercury is not in retrograde and not in shadow, all of those things seem to work very well. However, when Mercury goes shadow and then goes into its retrograde, all of these things tend to go haywire. Mercury retrograde is a period notorious for communication breakdowns, technology failures, massive big hacks that impact a lot of people. Sometimes a lot of accidents, with cars and planes, other Mercury issues, because Mercury was the messenger god, and especially the shadow issues are deception, lies, misleading information that's purposefully misleading to persuade you away from something or persuade you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. Manipulation, distractions, interference, sabotage, gossip, theft, thievery, because Mercury also ruled thievery. Sorry, I can't say that word this morning for whatever reason. So all different types of theft, spying, information breaches. That time during this shadow period, starting May 15th, you may see more of these things show up in your life. So that's why I wanted to come on and kind of do this little video, just to kind of share that information. Nothing to be afraid of, but always to be forewarned is to be forearmed. And so some of the other shadow aspects of Mercury in retrograde are that people kind of come out of the woodwork. I've been experiencing this week, and I was like, it's not even Mercury retrograde shadow yet, but I've had probably 5 or 6 people that I haven't spoken to, some in a year, some much longer, just kind of come out of nowhere and try to contact me in kind of weird ways too. And so this is a time when, especially the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, where you might see people from your past popping up into your life. And the reason why it's important to be aware of this is because two things. Usually these people are karmic entanglements. So it's not just like a karmic, former ex or someone that you dated. It could be a karmic former boss. It could be a karmic former friend. They're usually people where there's like unfinished business or some sort of karma that you have with. So that's the first thing. The second thing is sometimes too during this period, and that's why I wanted to do this video, is that you may have a twin flame divine counterpart or soulmate reach out to you. But be cautious, because with Mercury, and I'm not saying that your divine counterpart or twin flame is purposefully trying to deceive you, but absolutely when Mercury's in its shadow period, things are not as they appear. And the mind gets very, very foggy, and emotions and, thoughts get very unclear. So, you might have a divine counterpart that reaches out to you, and in your mind, you're thinking, yes, we're going to get back into union. But in their mind, they're just thinking, I just wanted to say hi. I'm feeling a little bit lonely. I just wanted to reach out to them. So it's this energy is very conducive to things not being aligned, to things not being on the same page. And so again, it's not that they're coming at you to purposely deceive you, but they may not have the same intention that you have. And so just be mindful. Always use your discernment. Always use your intuition when you're interacting with anyone. If it's an interaction that's really, and if getting back involved with someone is really, if this is the good time to do it, because typically for Mercury in retrogrades, it's not good times to start anything. Another thing that wanted to come up quickly is that it may be, as I mentioned before, like a former friend, but always remember why you and this person fell out before you maybe jump back into any sort of communication or situation with them. Just because, a tiger typically doesn't change its stripes, especially for people who are not on an ascension path. And one of the people who contacted me, they were kind of just like fishing for information. And I was very sweet and kind to them, but I cut them short. I did not give them any information that I didn't want them to know. And I could kind of just shut it down, like, thank you for reaching out to me. It was good to hear from you. I hope that you're doing well. Take care. Like, I just was very short, kept it to the point. Spirit reminded me why this person and I fell out. And it was good for me to kind of be aware of that so that I didn't get back into a karmic entanglement. That is the biggest thing with this energy, because it's shadow energy. You can fall back into karmic entanglements with people that you've worked so hard to heal or worked so hard to sort of move away from. So again, just be mindful of the energy, use your discernment, use your intuition. But like I said, May 15th is the shadow period of the Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is actually in its own sign. So it's in Gemini right now. And that's why this Mercury shadow period is going to be probably more intense than it usually is. And also the Mercury in retrograde is probably going to be a difficult Mercury in retrograde. I'll do a separate video just on the Mercury in retrograde, but I had to come out and do this shadow video just because I'm getting that shadow energy now. And so the deck that they wanted me to work with actually was this angel reading card deck. And so I'm just going to pull a couple cards to see what angels we should be reaching out to during this shadow period. So higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians and angels of 100% unconditional love, please give us the guidance and the support we need during this Mercury in shadow period, and let us know what angels we need to reach out to for our optimal health, happiness, and support now. Thank you. All right, so let's see what comes up for us, and I hope everyone's doing well. I've had a good week. It's been really busy, but I've also been seeing that Mercury shadow energy come up very strongly, so I had to come and do this video today. All right, so the first card is Parking Angel, which is funny because Mercury rules like automobiles, transportation. So if you find yourself in the next like week or two looking for a parking space, having issues with transportation, having issues with traffic in general, call upon the Parking Angel to help you during this Mercury retro shadow period, okay? Let's get another one. What's a good one for the relationships right now? Chakra Balancing Angel. So if you're feeling sort of out of sorts, if you're feeling mentally foggy, sort of emotionally all over the place, really, really call upon the Chakra Balancing Angel, and that angel will help you during this Mercury retro shadow period, just to kind of get into balance and ground your energy. So that's a good one. And then let's do one more. Oh, this one, actually two. Angel of Abundance. So we're coming into a new moon, and I'll do a separate new moon video. The new moon, I believe, is on the 11th. This is a good time for abundance. And call upon the Angel of Abundance to help you if you're having issues with just, wanting more money, wanting more flexibility with time, with your schedule, because abundance comes in many ways, not just money. But definitely call upon the Angel of Abundance right now. And the last one that came out was the Angel of Travel. So some of you may be traveling during this Mercury in retrograde shadow period, or the Mercury in retrograde itself. So just call upon your Angel of Travel and the angels of travel and your own guardian angels if you're traveling, just to make sure everything goes very smoothly, very easily, and that there are no hiccups or any issues for you. Okay, so overall, I mean, the cards, last one, love this, Angel of Truth. Okay, this is the big one because deception is a big energy that's at play right now, and going to be at play during the shadow period and the Mercury in retrograde. So if you need clarification on truth in any situation, friend, divine counterpart, work, doesn't matter, call upon the Angel of Truth. Call upon your angels of truth. Ask your angels and your guides for truth, and they will bring that into your awareness, okay? So I hope this video helped. I hope everyone's doing well. I'll try to post more frequently. Like I said, I just kind of had a busy week, and I wasn't really, sometimes my guides are very active, and this week it was just kind of quiet, and they were just kind of telling me to try to rest more. So that's what I did. But definitely just wanted to come on, give everybody a heads up of the energy that we're coming into, and just send my love and support. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.